Welcome to Agistri.
Hello everyone. In this video we take a ferry to the dazzling Saronic Islands, and more specifically, a little gem called Agistri. Visiting a Greek island is one of those bucket list experiences, and while many tourists choose to stay in Santorini or Mykonos, there are so many fantastic alternatives. Especially if you're a traveller who is concerned with keeping costs down. The journey to Agistri took an hour and a half via the Saronic Ferries company. For 2 people, there and back, they charged 51 euros. There are options that are faster, but keep in mind these also tend to be more expensive. For us, taking in the azure beauty of the Aegean Sea was an experience in itself. We were grateful for our boat's air-conditioned interior. Greek summer, you're crazy. Arriving in Agistri, we were totally entranced by the idyllic setting. It's one of those places where any stress you might be holding suddenly floats away. Anyway, here's a little insight into how we spent our glorious few days on the island. Hope you enjoy. Good morning! We are on the beautiful island of Agistri.
Oh, and isn't it stunning?
We arrived yesterday and had most of a full day to kind of walk around and explore, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We got the 11:30 AM ferry and we got in at 1 PM. It was really hot, and kindly our hotel let us check in just a little bit early.
Thank goodness.
So we got into the air conditioning, and then we did have a little walk around and we did have something to eat.
Yeah, so anyway, it's love at first sight. We're really wanting this video to be a love letter to this amazing place. A lot of people come to Aegean, which is close by, but this is a really great option.
Yeah, so let's explore.
There are 2 ports on the island, and this one's called Scala. This is where we recommend getting off. We've heard it has the best swimming beach, and having swum yesterday, we can attest to that.
These beaches go for quite a while. They are a little bit sand, a little bit stone, but the water is crystal clear, and a lot of people are out swimming and enjoying it, which is exactly what we'll be doing later on.
Plenty for families to do in the daytime, plenty of nature-based activities as well, kayaking, etc. And then at night, this district comes alive with quite rowdy bars and great dining experiences, particularly if you like seafood.
There are lots of really cool beachfront bars where you can be actually on the sand with your feet almost in the water, ordering drinks and food. I think that's really cool. However, we have noticed the closer you get to the beach, the more expensive it gets. So we don't want to be spending 7 euros on mojitos all afternoon. So now what we're going to do, we've seen a bit of Scala, we're going to walk along to the next neighbourhood, which is just down there. Apparently it takes about 15-20 minutes, something like that. The landscape here is so interesting. You've got quite a kind of deserty, kind of drier earth, but then there's a lot growing as well. It's very green at the same time. And that blue ocean, just, oh, heaven.
Yeah, magical. Greece is the most visually interesting place we've visited in a long time, perhaps ever.
Yeah, it's honestly going to be right up the top of my list of places I would recommend coming, particularly this island. It's an amazing island. Okay, so now we have arrived in the other settlement. It looks really nice.
Bring a bottle of water for goodness sake if you do this walk.
Yeah, it is quite hot out, so it sort of felt like longer than 15 minutes, but I didn't actually time it, so I'll look that up and add it to the video.
Very scenic though.
Very scenic, and there's a nice footpath the whole way. And you get here and there's a lovely sandy beach. It looks very inviting actually.
Do some walking while you're here. It's great to get a sense of the coastline.
Made it to the town. It's quite hot and it looks quite steep, so we might just leave it here and head back to our hotel.
Definitely. Another option for traversing the island is to rent a scooter. That seems quite commonplace here.
Yeah.
Lots of people zipping around. Well, we've ordered a couple of Greek traditional traditional dishes, Gemista for me and Moussaka for Tim. Those were actually cheaper options on the menu compared to some of the more expensive pastas and things like that. May as well eat like the locals.
Ordered the house wine, which comes in a carafe, which is 500 mils for €6. Not bad. It's nice.
So this is Gemista. This is a vegetarian dish. It's effectively stuffed vegetables with things like rice and herbs. These are what we call capsicums in New Zealand. I prefer the word bell pepper myself. And they look so gorgeous. Beautiful little dish. There's the rice, little pockets of flavour. That's lovely. I made Tim try it because I'm hopeless at identifying the herbs. Even obvious ones like mint and basil, which is in here. This is a really, really tasty dish. And what I also appreciate, it comes with a humble patati. It's all very fresh and bright, my kind of meal.
So I have the mighty Moussaka, which is an iconic dish. It's something I have had in New Zealand, but I've certainly not had in Greece. So this is a meat-based dish. It's a little like a lasagna, I guess, but it's got eggplant and potato instead of pasta, but it still has a nice white sauce. I'm so keen to get into this. Let's go! Oh yeah, so many layers. This I know is gonna be good. Yum. It's like if you joined together a lasagna and a cottage pie and gave it a Greek twist, boom, that's Moussaka. It's damn tasty. Hello. It's all wet from the ocean, I love it. Well, that was amazing food, incredible view, great location for the restaurant. I was a little fearful that this could be a tourist trap, but it's not. It's really good food and good value too.
We're certainly not in a hurry, so we're just gonna sit here, enjoy the view, and have a few more wines, I think. Yamas!
Yamas! Good morning. Wow, last night was so nice. We had the best food. We ended up just sitting on the beach and watching the lights across the water, and it was really nice. We listened to an audiobook called The Shards at the moment, which we're enjoying. This morning we have woken up in our hotel and we have decided we're going to go for a swim. Now there's a super cool swim spot really near our hotel, so we're going to show you it.
We're staying at the Hotel Dionysus, and this swimming area, swimming platform, is a short walk. There's a place to dive off into deeper water, or there's some shallow water where you can wade in.
This is great! Look how clear this water is. It's absolutely beautiful. Nothing to do but to jump in. Oh, it's so good. So cool.
I can't convey to you how relaxing this is. It's so nice.
Impromptu late brunch. This restaurant is in a hotel that's next to ours, and we wanted a coffee, so we stumbled on down here, but then we thought the prices weren't too bad, so we're gonna have something to eat. Look at this view.
Solid.
The nicest day today. I've had 3 swims. We've had lots of relaxing and resting and just enjoying the view, enjoying our time here. It's been really beautiful. It's now the evening, so we're going to go for a nice little walk. It's so lovely when it finally cools off. You don't have to be in Santorini to get beautiful whitewashed buildings and endless blue ocean.
Well, we've built up an appetite, so now we're going to go to a restaurant that we really recommend. We'll put the name on screen. They specialize in traditional Greek food, and we went the other day and had Gyros, and they were amazing, and we were really impressed with the value. Come on.
So this restaurant is a complete family affair. There's at least 3 or 4 brothers, and there's the mum working, and it's super sweet, all working together, making great food and awesome value. Oh, Greek salads. I love Greek salad. It's so rustic, so tasty. I love the feta, the onions, the olives. It's all such a good combo.
These days I beeline for the feta. I used to be tentative, but now I'm a total convert. I didn't know feta could get this good.
Oh baby. These kebabs are so good. Gyros. I've got chips. I've got kebab meat that's stuffed with cheese. And I've got all this beautiful tzatziki as well. Let's get in there.
A little bit on your face there, Timmy.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
enjoying it.
I am. Look at the cheese inside. That is good food, man.
Now I went for the vegetarian version, which admittedly is a little lacking. Some falafel would be perfect, but this is kind of nostalgic. In New Zealand, we would call this a chip buddy. Still good. Maximizing the flavor. Yummas.
So we found this absolutely phenomenal beachfront bar. Our feet is on the sand, the waves are rolling in, we can see all the lights of the other islands and the boats. Magic.
Well, the wine might be more expensive here, but it is more tasty, and we're so close to the ocean that we're almost being sucked out with the tide. This is great. Well, sadly, we're signing off from the island of Agistri. It has been majestic.
Oh, it's been so wonderful. I think one of the best places we've ever been. The water's so blue, the locals friendly, and surprisingly, the prices of things have been pretty reasonable. Not more expensive than Athens, and in some cases a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, we think this is a great alternative to some of the bigger islands. There's a lovely feel here, and quite a few Greek families vacationing as well.
Yeah, really good mix of locals and tourists as well. It doesn't feel overcrowded, it's not over tourism, so this is definitely a bit of a hidden gem.
Definitely. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and follow us for more travel adventures. Next up, we're heading to Catania, Italy.
Ooh, yes. Now, if you want to, you can follow us over on Instagram, and we now have a Patreon. So if you want some exclusive content, like if you want to know what we did in Amsterdam, join our Patreon. There's a few different tiers for some different perks.
Much appreciated. That's it for us.
See you later.
Ka kite anō.